Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to read it 14.
Okay.
Okay, so you wanted me to read it 14? Okay. 14. Ella respondió, el que sube en el abismo, en el huerto del manto. Samuel contestó, que era Samuel, y el puesto hasta tocar el suelo con su cara. Samuel dijo, ¿por qué has molestado y me descansado llamado? Samuel respondió, estoy en grande apóstolos, los fieles que me hacen la guerra, y Dios me las abandonaron. No me respondió por el medio de los profetas ni de los medios de los sueños, los huesos los evocados, para que me digan lo que debo hacer.
Okay. Now what verse did you end? Okay, 15. Okay.
Yep. So
Okay,
can you
so-
give me the pen, my mark?
Here, wait. One, take that.
I like it, the green one. Let me get it.
Wait.
Like I can see more. Oh, thank you. You good one. So like 16.
16?
Yeah.
No, I want to read the same one that you read because I didn't read that in English yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm going to read 13, 14, and 15.
Okay.
Okay. The king said unto her, well, I've got to go back and read 12 once again for English-speaking people who are listening. And when the woman saw Samuel, she cried with a loud voice, and the woman spoke to Saul, saying, why have you deceived me? For you are Saul. Now get this, it was Saul that deceived the woman. It was not the man that came up from the grave, from the dead. The man that came up from the dead is the one that gave her the truth about Saul's deception. So you can't twist this around and try to control people's thinking to keep them in your congregation like a head of cattle, buddies. And okay, verse 13. And the king said unto her, do not be afraid. What do you see? And the woman said to Saul, I saw gods ascending out of the earth. Now they could have been angels, you know. They could have been. I'm not going to just try to say, well, because she was a witch, that just proves that they had to have been demons. No, that doesn't work with this story at all. She said they were gods. Anyway, which means to me that they were angels or something. Anyway, and he said unto her, well, what form is he of? And she said, an old man comes up, and he is covered with a mantle. Now a mantle was a garment worn by the priests and by the prophets and the kings. I think, I'm not sure about the kings, but the priests and the prophets wore a mantle. But it says, and she said, an old man comes up, and he is covered with a mantle. And Saul perceived that it was Samuel, and he stooped with his face to the ground and bowed himself. And Samuel said to Saul, why have you disquieted me? This is Samuel, the prophet of God, saying to Saul, why have you disquieted me, to bring me up? And Saul answered, I am sore distressed, for the Philistines make war against me, and God has departed from me, and answers me no more, neither by prophets, nor by dreams. Therefore I have called thee, that thou makest known unto me what I shall do. Okay, now read 16, 17, and 18.
Okay. 16. Samuel contestó, para que él concertara así, sabía que Dios ha cantado, y ha leído la visión. Yahvé ha hecho contigo lo que tú has vivido por mi palabra. Te va a meter al reino de los piares, por los David. Te acabar que no la aversión. Las voces de Yahvé, cuando los ordenó que fueran el instrumento de la venganza contra los amaleos de los hijos de Yahvé. Tendrán hoy esta manera, más aún. Yahvé le contestó, Israel del pueblo en las manos de los filisteos. Mañana tú y tu hijo estarán conmigo, y el ejército de Israel será demandado, y los fieles de Samuel. You say on to 20?
Yeah, that's good. You already did it?
No.
Not 20, not 20,
No.
no.
Okay.
16, 17, and 18. But if you want
Okay.
19, that's okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so now I'm going to read from 16, 17, and 18. And 19. You had 19? Okay.
No, I'm 20.
You're at 20, but you didn't read 20.
No, not yet.
No, so you read 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Then said Samuel, wherefore then? Samuel was the prophet of God, the one who had just come from the dead. And Samuel said, why then do you ask from me, seeing the Lord has departed from you and has become your enemy? Now, I'm going to put a little bit of paraphrasing here and saying, like, I'm going to put it in my kind of English and translate this to you, but you don't have to accept it the way I say it, but I think you will once I say it. Saul's saying, look, if God's your enemy, what makes you think I'm your friend, you fool? How's that grab you? So anyway, but however, word for word from the Bible, then Samuel, wherefore did you ask of me, seeing the Lord has departed from you and has become your enemy? Then the Lord has done to him as spoke by me. For the Lord has taken the kingdom of Israel out of your hands and given it to your neighbor, even to David, because you did not obey the voice of the Lord, nor did you execute his fierce wrath upon Amalek. Therefore has the Lord done this thing unto thee this day. And by the way, I bet you 10 to 1, well, things in modern politics are taking this. Our leaders are holding the word of God in their heart and making sure that they do slay the evil ones. But however, verse 19, moreover, the Lord will also deliver Israel with you into the hand of the Philistines. He was talking to Saul. That's Samuel the prophet still talking the same line that he talked before he died. And he said, tomorrow you and your sons will be with me where I am. The Lord also shall deliver the hand of the host of Israel into the hand of the Philistines. Now, you see, this was Samuel telling him that he's going to die, and you know, the words that he spoke while he was alive are going to come to pass. And so, now, can you read 20?
Okay. 20 Samuel se estremeció y cayó de buscarle el sueño. Estaba usado por las palabras de Samuel. Adentro del fallecimiento, las fuerzas por los que no todavía. La mujer se acercó, Samuel y se vio. Está viejo es la vida, pero de la determinación. Traer comida para la ocupar. Personas, presión. Salud, aceptar más.
Okay.
No, I don't finish it.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I read it 23 a little.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, well that's good. So anyway, moreover, the Lord will deliver Israel with thee into the hand of the Philistines, and tomorrow thou shalt and thy sons be with me. In other words, dead. And Saul did die the next day, as First Chronicles tells. The book of First Chronicles in the Jewish Torah, or the Old Testament, or the Christian Bible. So those things I wanted to say, and I'm very grateful to make this video on October, what is the date right now?
I think the 3rd. I think.
No, 24.
Let me check on my phone.
It's Monday, because it's Monday, so
yeah,
it's the 24th.
I know it's Monday, but let me check.
Anyway,
yes.
Yes, October 24th, because it's after 12 midnight. So October 24th, 2011, and I'm very grateful to tell this story because I'm in Salem, Massachusetts right now, which is the town that is very famous for the execution of witches. I don't know what century it even was, but all I know is Salem is very famous for the place where some witches were mercilessly killed, And there was also political things going on where people could point the finger at anybody and say that person's a witch, and that person would be in deep trouble by all the neighborhood, and in no time flat. And those people stealing other people's lands by calling them witch, which would render them helpless. And so I just want to say, people better know what they're doing before they even have a thought. You know, we're not to judge. God is the judge. And if you're going to have faith in God, you got to believe God's going to do the judging, and He's not going to judge what He doesn't want to judge. And so we don't have any business trying to interfere with that. So I just want to say that was a witch that brought forth a righteous prophet of God who had completed his earthly ministry, and she brought him back from the dead, and it genuinely was him, and she genuinely was a witch. And so put that in your pipe and smoke it. So I don't smoke anymore, by the way, anything. I don't even drink either. But thank you very much for listening, and God bless you. This is 29 minutes and 34 seconds. Thank you very much. Good night.